Young Steinbock, how is he?
Bereft. I swear I've never seen such agony as that poor boy has gone through these past 4 weeks.
Good.
Good?
Well, it means there's a real chance of reconciliation. Now listen, Hortense was delivered in the early hours of this morning of a child.
No.
A boy. Premature but healthy. But the doctor says he has a fine chance of survival.
But how wonderful.
Now, if I can break the news to Steinbock and do it in a proper way, and then I can persuade him to view the infant with me, well, you see what I mean.
Yes. Oh, forgive me if I seem a little dazed. It's the thought of Hortense as a mother.
Bette told me your news. A son, she said.
Yes.
Well, if you're going to see them, I'd advise that you should shave yourself and change your clothes.
Don't mock me.
I was only thinking of the sensibilities of the mother and child.
You know very well I can't go.
Well, why not? Well, perhaps your manner isn't suited to the nursery after all.
If only I was sure that what you say is really true. And I am responsible for your condition. But I could bear it then. It's not knowing.
Have you any cause to doubt me?
I've my eyes. I've seen enough since I've been coming here to know there are other possibilities. Valerie, I beg you to be honest with me.
If the sitting's over, I shall go and change.
Baron Hulot may be what you say, a worn-out wreck, and Monsieur Crevel too, but what about the other, the South American?
You're insulting.
Well, no one could question his virility. And isn't he a little too attentive for a cousin?
Let me go.
All I want to know is that this chain round my neck is really mine. Valerie. Hubert! Hubert! Madame has fainted. Fetch a doctor. Quickly.
Greatest ill luck in the world. I still can't understand how such a thing could happen.
My dear, I've told you. Steinbock was assisting Valerie from the days, and she slipped.
Yes, well, in her condition, she shouldn't have been posing for him at all.
Oh, I agree. But you know Valerie. She promised Steinbock a commission, and she couldn't bear to let him down. Even though I may say it was quite a strain upon her modesty, apart from all else.
Yes, well, I only hope that Count Steinbock realizes his responsibility in the matter. That's all.
Oh, believe me, I'm sure he does.
O compadecida Virgen María, María Santísima, Reina de los Arrepentidos, yo fujo para ti. Intercede for me and my dear love. Lost the child. Let me not also lose the mother. María Santísima, Virgen Purísima, ovia súplicas de este pobre pecador.
Since there's to be no child...
Yes?
What about the trust fund? The 90,000 francs and more I put down in Valerie's name.
Hector, I'm ashamed of you. Have you no idea of a woman's feelings? Huh? Isn't it enough that Valerie has lost the child she was bearing for you with such love and happiness? Are you to go now and demand your 90,000 francs as though she cheated you in some quite low and sordid bargain? Really, I'm sure no gentleman could bring himself to mention such a matter. Ever.
Dearest, you have a visitor.
I came to celebrate your return to the drawing room. Your re-emergence, as it were.
Dear uncle.
My congratulations.
Thank you.
And I have something for that great nephew of mine. A grenadier's uniform.
3 weeks old?
Well, perhaps he can keep it by him for a few years. Are we to have the pleasure of his company?
I'll ask Mariette if he's in a presentable mood.
Mm-hmm. Well, he looks a little pale still. Not ill, you know, but,
Yes.
it might be wise to send her to the country for a time.
She won't leave Paris. I've already tried.
It's Wenceslas, of course. She'd die rather than admit it, but I think she hopes that even now he'll come to see them.
A wretched business. I did hear that the woman, this Madame Marneffe...
Yes, we heard the news from Cousin Bette. It's the one time in my life when I found it difficult to pray for anyone's recovery. Not that my prayers were necessary, it seems. Madame is herself again, and flourishing.
Green bay tree. Now, I myself have seen the wicked in great power and flourishing, like the green bay tree.
I'm sure if doctors had their way, they'd declare Paris herself to be an invalid and she'd be dosed and put to bed immediately. So I've decided to be my own physician, and I've ordered for myself a round of utter gaiety. You can begin by telling me all the latest gossip.
I would rather tell you how adorable you are and how much I've missed you.
Oh, have you? Never mind. Oh, your Valerie has missed you too. But soon we will be all we were to one another. Oh, really, Jean-Paul?
Really, Jean-Paul? Yes, madame. It really is Jean-Paul. Your husband, if I may remind you.
Take your leave, sir.
Oh, no, Monsieur le Baron. This time it is you who are to take your leave.
You must be mad.
Not anymore. I will admit, when I let you and this fine gentleman deceive me with your talk of great promotions and of public honours.
Oh, so it is that nettles you, is it? Well, do be sensible, Marnef. You know the workings of the civil service. Even if you are to be head clerk, it is not possible for you to have the post until the present man retires. And Monsieur Couquet...
Don't read me a lecture on the civil service. I know what the rules and regulations are, and I know, too, that these can all be put aside if somebody like you, a councillor of state, is prepared to pull a few strings.
Oh, so you would ask me to take a risk like that? To compromise myself? A man in my position?
Why not? Haven't I compromised myself for you, sold my honour?
Oh, now. Really, Marnet. You go too far altogether. Oh. So you have come prepared for mischief.
Jean-Paul, you will be the ruin of us.
He is ruined already. I shall never help him now. He will live and die the miserable nonentity that he is.
Very well. But I'll be master in my own household. Keep a proper grip on all my chattels. Now you take yourself away from here, monsieur, or she will pay for both of you.
Oh, for God's sake, go, my dear.
You want war, you'll have it! Come back again, I'll have you stripped of every shred of public decency, exposed to all Paris for the snuffling old lecher that you are!
Oh, bravo, my dear, bravo! A superb performance! And you, monsieur! Oh, magnificent! Oh, I only hope dear Hector was as much impressed as I was.
I'm so glad that you're home. I was wondering whether I should send word to the War Office. This letter arrived this afternoon by special messenger. It's from Algeria. Is anything the matter?
No.
But it's marked most urgent. I thought you'd want to have it.
Oh, thank you. Would you mind? If it is what I think it is, I shall need to study it.
Yes, my dear, of course.
Madame said he was not to be disturbed.
No, it's all right, Margaret. Oh, Bette, thank heavens, I was hoping you would come.
Oh, I didn't want to leave the house, but Valerie insisted.
How is she?
She's upset, of course. That Marnef is a lunatic. I do believe, my dear, you'd be wise to let him have the things he asks for.
But I can't.
But you mustn't let your pride stand...
Oh, God, it's not that. Bette, I daren't make a move. The army is asking questions in Algeria, and it is only a matter of time before they start asking them here in Paris. And when they do, I shall need all the goodwill I can get. I can't risk offending people now by dirty dealings on behalf of someone like Marnef.
What are you and Valerie to do, then? Say farewell to one another? Ah, come now. I didn't mean it. Here. Valerie wishes you to have this.
What is it?
It's the key to my door. I've a private entrance in the Rue Saint-Jean. In future, you're to come to my rooms, and I will take you through to Valerie.
When? When am I to see her?
When it's safe. All I can promise at the moment is that Marnef goes to visit his old mother in the country on the last Sunday in every month.
But that will mean a wait of what? Almost 3 weeks.
I'm afraid it can't be helped. The way things are at the moment, it's better to be sure than sorry. Well,
I must be off.
What do you intend to do about old Uncle Fisher?
I don't know. Pray for a miracle. I certainly can't think of anything else.
Well, I dare say he exaggerates the situation. Old men do, you know. I wouldn't worry.
Bette, tell my angel she has all my love, and that I think of no one but her.
I don't know why you waste your time, old man. You'll be writing letters when they send the guards in to arrest you. Why not face the facts? Your high and mighty nephew doesn't mean to raise a finger.
I can't tell. He may not have received my letter. Oh, it's possible if the government spies are playing cat and mouse, they may be opening correspondence.
Opening, yes. Stealing? They prefer to each of the guilty parties to involve the other. Hey, maybe that's a reason for the Baron's silence, huh? The less he writes, the less he has to answer for.
Your standards, sir, are taken from the riff-raff of the army or the scum of the local bazaar.
Oh, I know I'm mud itself, that's understood. But tell me, is there anybody in your family who would speak to me if I should go to them in Paris? Well, I'm not altogether pleased about leaving you. But if I can help by passing on a message as to how things are with you, then I will.
Monsieur le Baron has a son.
Yes?
Victor Aiulo. He's a lawyer.
Is he? Well, you better tell me how much you're to make good, if you're to save your skin.
Altogether, 200,000 francs.
Sons of God. These gentlemen, their appetites.
Fisher.
You are to wait. She will come when all is ready and scream at the sight of you. That will be your signal.
So.
Gentlemen, it seems we are a little early. If you would care to take a seat, it's Mademoiselle Fautier who will act as a witness for us.
I thought I heard a cry.
Oh, no, you're dreaming. Oh, my darling. It's so wonderful to have your arms around me again.
Gentlemen, do your duty!
Monsieur Baron, we are required to act on an information sworn against you. This gentleman is a magistrate, present to authorize proceedings, and I am a superintendent of police.
Oh, God!
We would ask you and the lady to identify yourselves for the official record.
Oh, Hector, save me!
Man, have you no shame?
Oh, fine words for a desecrator of the Lord's day! Look at them, the guilty creatures!
Monsieur, I beg your indulgence. You have the evidence of your eyes. Let the lady dress and we can settle all the details later.
No! Let them tell their story as they are!
We don't need to be taught our business, monsieur. You may hand your mistress her robe.
My lord has privileges in sin, it seems, as well as everything else. But we all of us have our little hour. You know what I want from you, monsieur. I will give you half an hour to make up your mind. Otherwise, take your deposition, gentlemen. I'll be on hand if you should need me.
Well, it's done.
Really, one could feel sorry for him if he weren't so stupid.
You know what to say to him if he should ask for me.
You fled the house in utter misery.
Mortified that I've been used in such a wicked scheme.
Oh, my dear. I wish you didn't have to go.
After such a happening, I couldn't stay. It'd be far too suspect. And apart from anything else, it's time I set about preparing my betrothal. Oh, yes, you may laugh, but I assure you, my dear droll, within 6 months I shall have married the Marshal and the family will be on their knees to me. I go now to victory!
Monsieur le Baron, it grieves me to see a man of your condition in these circumstances. It's really no part of my duty, but I feel I should warn you, sir, that you've been caught in quite a sordid trap.
Yes, I know. Yes, mon F.
It isn't just the husband, sir. The wife is in it as well. I've no wish to offend you, but believe me, in this line of business, we can smell collusion half a league off. I'm sorry. Are you fond, sir, of the lady?
Oh, well, as you see.
Perhaps you'd rather that I held my peace.
No. Not if you have proof.
I'll give you certain pointers, sir, and you can judge the matter for yourself. In cases of collusion, one will usually find that the assignation has been made well in advance. This is so the husband will have time to file his complaints and to arrange the presence of officials like myself. And then the servant girl. We were told she had a grudge against her mistress, which was why she was prepared to stand as witness. Yet you will have seen how readily she came forward to assist Madame Manef when I gave her the word. And I saw the two of them exchange a nod. Little things, you understand. But the pity of it all is that it's not a clear conspiracy. And so Manef does have the law on his side. If I were you, monsieur, I'd settle out of court and take fine care that I did not come near this place again.
As soon as I saw them sitting there, policeman and magistrate, I screamed. I knew at once that it was a plot and that I'd been used to trap poor Hector. I tried to warn him. I ran towards the room, but they were there before me. It was like a nightmare. All that I'd suffered in that house, and now to know that it was of no avail. I couldn't stand it. Oh, Adeline, forgive me. I had hoped that by living in that place I could save you all from ruin, curb poor Hector's lusts, and even turn that woman from her life of sin. But you don't know the agony I've had to endure. Watching her, debauching Hector more and more, and not content with that, seducing our poor young Steinbock. Yes, I've never dared admit it until now, even to myself, but I'm certain they're lovers. Oh, ask me anything you will. I'd tear the heart from my body for the sake of the family, but don't, I beg of you, ask me to go back and live there in that den of vice and degradation.
But of course we shan't ask you to go back. It was nothing but a shameful notion that you should go to live there in the first place.
I'll find a little room somewhere, support myself by sewing.
You'll do nothing of the sort. It's time this family realized its obligation to you. We owe you the deepest debt of gratitude. And if there isn't room for you in this house, then by heaven there's room for you in mine.
Oh, but
not
so
another word. You'll come back with me this very moment. I'll install you as my housekeeper.
But Hector, if he's been arrested...
You need have no fear on his account, my poor Adeline. Any intrigue as low as this is bound to offer some way out. And if it does, no matter how dishonorable, Hector is the man to find it.
Monsieur le Baron, Hulot d'Hervy, Monsieur le Magistrat de Grey, Monsieur le Commissaire de Gros. Being
your superior, my dear Hulot, is not without its problems. I do hope that the price for dropping this charge is not any high one. I assume there is a price.
The husband, Marnef, wishes to be made head clerk of the department and an officer of the Legion of Honor.
High enough. Very well. I will arrange for some sort of transfer for the present head clerk, and if you will propose the nomination of a successor, I will sign it.
What? My dear Prince.
No. Please do not thank me. I do this for your brother's sake, not yours. I owe the Marshal many years of devoted friendship. Even so, one more favor such as this, and your career is finished. So you may perhaps appreciate a word of warning, monsieur. The climate of Algeria is not a very healthy one. It isn't one, for example, that I would recommend to any relative. And if I had somebody out there, I would do my best to bring them home. I'll just ask Monsieur le Magistrat to arrange for your release. Monsieur.
Sit by and watch you strain your eyes.
You're very thoughtful, my dear. I've been trying to make sense of my affairs. This latest escapade of Hector's, it's convinced me I must make more adequate provision for Adeline and Hortense, their future.
Yes, it's worrying.
The one fear of my life, that my brother's blackguard ways may one day bring his family down to...
Utter ruin, I know. I have that nightmare too. Hortense and Adeline forced to beg their living in the street.
Exactly. The difficulty is, how does one prevent it? I'm not a rich man. It's little more than my pension, which will die with me, and a modest capital sum, which I'm sure will end in Hector's spendthrift hands, no matter how I leave it.
My friend, have I your leave to speak?
Why, of course I did.
I share your fears in this matter. It's true that as a bachelor, your pension will die with you, but if you were a married man, you realize I know nothing of the figure, but I should think that the widow of a Marshal of France would receive a pension of 6,000 francs at least, sufficient at any rate for her to feed and clothe her hungry relatives. I dare say I've shocked you with such frankness, but when it concerns the needs of those I love, I have no modesty, no shame.
Shocked me. It's the bravest speech I've heard in all my life. You are really saying that you would marry me?
There's nothing to prevent it legally. No tie of blood.
But you would sacrifice yourself, the independence that you've always cherished.
To protect the family. I would be honored.
Then, by God in heaven, so would I. We will do our duty, side by side, and be the proudest couple in all France.
Mustn't worry, dearest. You need rest.
Master Victor is here.
Oh, ask him to wait in the hall, Mariette. I'll come to him.
What's this? Is Papa ill? I've been all the way to the War Office.
No, not ill. He's just very tired. He needs a few days' rest.
I'm sorry, Mama, but unless he's ill, and seriously...
What is it?
I'm not quite sure, sir. I'm hoping you've an explanation. Mariette, there's a man waiting for me at the door. Would you ask him if he'd step in?
No, Victor, I really must insist. If this is a bailiff or a petition of some
No,
sort...
it's neither. It's a messenger, directly from Algeria. His name is Chardin, and he was sent to me at the request of Uncle Johann, because it seems that certain letters and appeals have had no answer. Then you have received them, and you ignore them?
Victor, there is no need to be violent.
Isn't there, by God? You, come here. I want you to tell Monsieur le Baron what the situation is with my great-uncle.
The army is onto him for what they call irregularities.
Which are?
The gathering of forage contrary to law, with fraudulent disposal and accountancy.
And how did these things come about?
I've already said.
Damn you, man, repeat it.
Raising the wind for Baron Hulot here.
All right, get out. Uncle Johann sent that man to me, Papa, to ask if I could raise 200,000 francs to save him from dishonor and disgrace. Now, where do you suppose I would come by such a sum, Papa? What would you suggest when everything I own is mortgaged to the hilt to pay for all the cheating swindles of the past?
Victor, you mustn't have some pity. He's your father. Oh, my dear, my darling, what a thing to happen. I will find the money for poor Uncle Johann. Now, please go. Leave the house, please. Oh.
We are ruined.
No, never. After all my prayers, God couldn't be so cruel. I'll find the money for you. Yes, I will. Oh, you mustn't worry, dear heart. I'll find it. Monsieur Crevel, it was good of you to come at such short notice.
Yes, well, your message spoke of an emergency.
That is so, yes. Would you care to sit?
Oh, thank you, madame.
Oh, please. Monsieur, on the last occasion that we were alone together, you were pleased to make me a proposition concerning a certain sum of money. I shan't talk of the circumstances. I would just like to know if that offer still holds good today.
Well, of course it doesn't. Madam, you astound me. Honestly, I blush for you.
I can blush, sir, for myself. I would rather know why you reject me now. Am I so much less attractive than I was?
Well, you missed the point entirely. I came to you before because your husband had relieved me of my mistress, and I wanted my revenge. When you refused me, I looked elsewhere for my satisfaction.
And you found it?
Yes, of course. Really, this is extraordinary. I cannot believe that we're talking so.
Monsieur, I am in desperate need of money.
Clearly, but that you should openly solicit...
I have said that I am desperate. I will do anything to earn 200,000 francs. Even turn myself into another Valérie Marneffe.
Oh, impossible. I mean, she's the one supreme achievement of her kind. And as I'm already in possession of her favors, well, you'll understand that a man who owns a great original is not interested in mere copies. But it grieves me to see you in such a state. I don't know. I dare say we could raise the money somehow.
Oh, monsieur, if you could. If you would be so kind. You would save the Marshal from dire disgrace. And you would have my prayers forever. And I promise that one day I will repay the loan with interest, each and every centime.
Now, wait a moment. I didn't mention the loan. I've no intention of cutting into my own pie. No, no. All I'm saying is that I could recommend your services. The thing, old girl, is this. It just so happens that I have an old friend, a retired tradesman. Bit rough and heavy in the hand, but he has aspirations to society. And I'm sure that he would pay to have a lady as his mistress. Not 200,000 francs, perhaps, but there are other men of that sort. And I dare say that we could round up 2 or 3 who would agree to act as shareholders, form a sort of club. Well, you can hardly expect to set the town on fire. I mean, not at your age. with your lack of experience in these matters.
Yes, of course, you're quite right. The only sort of love I know anything about is that of any ordinary wife who's remained faithful to her marriage vows. Not, I admit, of any great value on the pleasure market, but a blessed gift from God which I was foolishly about to throw away from me. I thank you, sir, for what you have just said. You've brought me to my senses.
Oh, damn it all. I'm not a hard man. I can recognize another's troubles. And after all, we are related by our children's marriage. Damn it all, what you ask is impossible, madame, but very well, I'll do it. I'll deposit securities at the bank within 2 hours. By 5 o'clock at the latest, you shall have your money.
Oh, monsieur.
I'm convinced that woman is a saint. A truly noble and devout soul. What it must have cost her to offer herself in that way. Oh, really, it's pitiful. And then to turn back on the very brink of sin because of what she owed to Ulo and to God.
Oh, my darling duck. Who could have believed that you, a businessman and a Parisian, could be such a simpleton?
Hmm?
Watch me.
O Mother of God and dear St. Valerie, look down upon this graceless child. Save me, I beg you, from all idiotic men who are prepared to throw away 200,000 francs because a woman daubs her face with holy water and pretends that it is tears.
You think she was dubbing me?
Of course she was. If she was really pious, she'd be rattling her begging bowl to feed the poor of Paris, not to subsidize her relatives. But go on. Take your hard-earned money from the bank and give it to her. I don't mind. On the other hand, you could stay here and have supper with me tonight.
I'm giving a little party for my nephew to celebrate his first day as head clerk. It should be quite amusing.
But picture, if you can, the sour faces. All my fellow underlings. The inky-fingered clerks who for years had pooh-poohed my chances. Picture them this morning as I came into my own.
Green, I'm sure, with jealousy.
I walked through the doors of the department half an hour late. In itself, that was superb.
My dear Marshal, my dear old comrade-in-arms, by the time you read this, I shall be no more. I write to ask of you 2 things: that you forgive the shameful manner of my death, and the equally shameful deeds that make it a necessity. I wish we could have met and made our last farewells in person. I've longed so often in my exile for a final chance to talk of all those brave Napoleonic days that were so dear to both of us. But such is fate. I beg you not to blame poor Hector for my ignominious end. It was not his fault that I disgraced my mission, and I'm sure that he did all within his power to rescue me. God bless and keep you, and each member of the family. Johann Fischer.
Sir. My Versailles pistols in the rosewood case. Fetch them.
Yes, Marshal.
And order my carriage.
Sir.
My dear, I've been looking at the servants' rooms. Papier! Monsieur le Marshal.
He's just left the house, mademoiselle.
I have only one question that I wish to ask you. If you were aware that that old soldier was in such a strait for your sake?
There were circumstances.
Did you know?
Yes, I knew.
Then, here, sir, is your medicine. I will go now and try to salvage what you have left us of the family name.
Sake, no! Yes. No, your immortal soul, I won't let you be damned forever!
I must.
Oh,
I must.
Hector!
Hector! Are you mad? Give me that pistol! You must let me talk to him. Now keep watch in the hall. See that we are not interrupted. As though we've not enough to plague us.
Your Uncle Fisher is dead.
My Uncle Fisher was a fool. Are you to be the same? You've still 10 or 15 years to play the scallywag. All right, so there's to be an army scandal. Well, then you must disappear before it breaks. Now, here is a purse with all the money I have by me and an address where you can find a room. Now, if you lie low, the police need never find you, but you must keep well out of sight. Now, don't try to contact any member of the family, you understand?
Oh, Bette.
I will keep in touch with you and send you money.
Oh, Bette, you're an angel.
But you must go now, quickly. You've no time to pack or say goodbye. Hurry! Hurry!
He's gone. Forever.
Well, you must see. It was that or suicide.
My dear old friend, I do appreciate your wish to offer reparation, but really, you know, I can't accept it. For one thing, we have no certain knowledge of the sum involved. It may be more than 200,000 francs. It may be less.
If it is less, you must donate the balance to a veterans fund. If it is more, I will sell what possessions I have.
This must be your lifetime savings.
If I cannot save my family honor, then my lifetime has no meaning for me. I will bid your Excellency good day.
so foolish as to leave your desk wide open? Your securities.
They're quite safe.
Oh, thank heavens. I was worried. Where are they?
Where they belong. I've passed them over to the state.
I knew it. I knew it. Why?
I don't wish to discuss it.
You old imbecile, you've no choice.
You are forgetting who you are.
No, sir, I'm remembering who I am very clearly. I'm your future wife, and as such I have the right to be consulted when you make your grand and noble gestures. I don't plan to pull this family coach in single harness. Go. Go and rest. You look like a ghost. We'll talk later.
Mademoiselle, please come quickly. It's Monsieur Marshall.